The glass surface as well work no matter how hard you scrub, but if you just reach for your magic cleaner, a couple sprays onto the towel, and then just like that, not only have you removed the water spots, but you've also protected the glass surface. Hard water spots are one of those really unsightly things on cars that really just age your car and make it look really old. And you kind of feel like you have to be a magician to remove them, but really you don't. What you need is just magic, and that's what I'm gonna show you today using Jimbo's Pure Magic Cleaner, how you could easily remove these pesky water spots that are making your car look older than it really is. So it's very easy. I just take the diluted 16-ounce bottle at 4:1, and I spray it directly onto a microfiber towel, like so. And then I simply just rub on the surface, and true to its name, it just performs magic right in front of your eyes like that. No hard scrubbing, no compounds, no worrying about getting, you know, white chunks in the plastic, black plastic or anything like that. Just pure magic like that. And if you see that you miss a spot, no big deal. I haven't even applied more product because my towel is nice and wet from the product. You can just touch up where you may have missed and wipe it away like that. You can see no streaks, no white residue. The best collaboration in the history of the detailing industry just happened. That's right, Amazon / Jimbo's Detailing. All my Jimbo's Detailing products are now up on Amazon, so if you're a Prime shopper, you can get free shipping over on Amazon. I'll make sure to link below, but Jimbo's Detailing and Amazon, the collaboration of the century. So I'm gonna go around other parts of the car and this grill and remove all the water spots I see. Now you can spray directly onto the surface like that, but what you want to be aware of is where is it running to, and are you working in direct sun? You really don't want this to dry on the surface, but you can see, I mean, it really is pure magic in a bottle, and that's why I named it that, because you can see how quickly it just took care of those water spots like that. So I'm going to go around the rest of the car and see where I can remove even more hard water spots to make this car look brand new again. Now, when it comes to actually removing the water spots off other places like glass and paint, a lot of people will reach for a clay bar, which sometimes could work, but it could also be very, very labor intensive. So you can see it's not going to work no matter how hard you scrub. It's not going to work at all. Okay? You'll be here forever trying to do this, trying to remove them. Looks virtually the same. Now, some people may reach for like an all-purpose cleaner, right, to try to remove it. And that may work in some situations, but in our case, it's not going to work either. As that kind of dries up, you will see it maybe lessened the water spots a little bit, especially when you mixed in the clay bar with the all-purpose cleaner, but then you got to worry about streaking. Some people will reach for a compound or a polish, which will also work too, but it's not going to work in the spaces that we showed before, especially when you're next to black plastic trim. This will usually work, but you're going to be left with a big mess, and you're going to have white stuff all over the trim like that. There's my towel here. And you're still going to be left with water spots. Okay? But if you just reach for the Pure Magic Cleaner, and again, you could spray it either directly on the surface or onto a towel. I'll show you right here. I'm just going to do a couple sprays onto the towel, maybe one spray right there. And then the time that it would have taken to do one little spot, I'll actually be able to remove water spots off of the bottom half of this glass. And again, if you see some spots poking through still, spray a little bit more on there, maybe a little bit more on the towel, because these are pretty heavy duty. Can let it dwell, but what you're not going to have to worry about is any of the black plastic being faded or corroding away. You're going to be able to run around the car much quicker, and the spots are actually going to be gone for good simply by just rubbing it in letting the magic do the work. And then here's a little tidbit too that I'll show you, is if you don't want the water spots to come back as quickly and you park in an area, you could just use Jimbo's Toughest Shell. You could use it as a glass cleaner, or after you apply Pure Magic Cleaner like that, to actually kind of clean the glass. And it's also going to lay down a layer of protection on top of the glass as well. And then just like that, not only have you removed the water spots, but you've also protected the glass surface as well in one easy, convenient step. It doesn't smell like vinegar. Vinegar and water is another very common one. I don't like the smell of vinegar, so I don't have vinegar around. But again, I'll continue to go around all different surfaces of the car to remove them. And there's another thing, if you're gonna use like a compound, when it comes to more delicate surfaces, like the black plastic, or this black shiny plastic, you wanna be careful if you're using like a compound or a polish, because actually you could damage these surfaces. So again, it's not only about the surface that you're trying to remove the water spot from, but also the surrounding surfaces as well that you have to take into consideration. So if you're looking for a very efficient way to remove hard water spots from the glass or the paint or the chrome or anywhere around the car, or even the shower door at your house, look no further than the Jimbo's Pure Magic Cleaner. It really is pure magic in a bottle, and I'll make sure to link it below so that you can make a purchase. Thanks for the support. Catch you on the next one. See ya.